Very interesting
Oof.
way to start.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's
the
just
spirit.
Try something new.
It's
Yeah.
the season right now to be singing. So
We'll be singing
Obviously,
right now.
bro.
We'll be
We singing. We about distractions, bro. Singing.
definitely
Mm-hmm.
sing to me about this Champions League fiasco, bro. That's going on,
man.
Sing to me, but
All right, sing it to you.
Yeah.
Today, the UEFA. So basically, the Champions League draw happened today, and they left out a few of the balls outside of the machine where they draw from, and they left out a few teams, which is what led to them actually doing the whole draw again. So when they excluded those teams, it led to the whole redraw. In the original first draw, we had PSG facing Man U. Which is reviving the old classic, Messi versus Ronaldo, and people wanted to see that. They wanted it. I know Maury was one of the guys that was like, dude, I wanted this, and then they did the second redraw, and then the second redraw, it was Real Madrid who got PSG this time. Man U ended up getting Atletico Madrid. There was teams that got easier teams. Other teams got a more difficult match, so... it sucks, and then there's also players teasing at the fact that where's the third draw, so, we'll see what ends up happening. But as of right now, the second draw is good. It's good to go. That's what's going to happen for the group stage.
Who are they playing now?
Who's playing who? The whole thing?
No, like since Man U and PSG aren't squared up anymore, who's playing now?
Oh, I just said that. Basically, PSG is going to face Real Madrid, and Man U is going to face Atletico Madrid.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties in my end, so I just need to just double check that myself.
Yeah.
Damn. So it had to do with just to recap real quick. It had to do with them already playing in the group stage too, right?
Okay.
Because I heard that had something to do with it too.
So
Because there was a draw that happened too before the PSG Man U one, where it drew two teams that had already played in the group stage, and that's why they were like, we needed. It was like 3 redraws almost, or 2 that happened.
Yeah. It was 2 redraws basically.
Okay.
So yeah, basically because of that happening, they had to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because it contaminates basically the whole pooling. So
Interesting.
So it was like I in my head I'm like, it makes sense if they would have, gone with PSG versus Man U, because that you would get so much viewership to get Ronaldo versus Messi, that whole thing. And it's like it gives the fans what they want. So
Right.
it's understandable for that to happen. But it sucks that, it's not going to happen anymore. It was interesting to see how on the Man U IG page they had both things up. Like they had, we're facing PSG, and then like later they were like, oh no, we're facing Atletico, and they had both things up. So I was like, interesting to see that for a little bit.
That's cool. Well, I mean, we're going to be talking about this throughout the podcast today because it's becoming a reoccurring theme now again within sports, but COVID is affecting soccer as well.
Yeah. As of this morning, and more Man U news, as of this morning, they found already a few players and staff members that tested positive for COVID. Tomorrow's game that was supposed to be
Omicron or Delta, or
no, they haven't said any of the variants. They just said they tested positive for COVID.
or it's Mauritania.
So basically, the game is postponed for tomorrow. They don't know when it's going to happen. Another team that was already affected in the Premier League with that was Spurs. Spurs had 13 people. No.
Tottenham Spurs?
Exactly. Tottenham Spurs is Premier League. They had we're talking soccer.
Nah, bro. Talking sports.
So
Talking sports.
it's pretty easy to understand.
No, talking sports.
So yeah, they already had 13
and
people.
It's COVID is affecting all sports.
Well, he said that we're gonna talk about it
affected
throughout.
Amanda Nunez this weekend.
So he said we're gonna talk about it through the whole thing.
We're just trying to speed through this shit.
All right, speed through it.
And then Barcelona eliminated
From what?
champions.
Where are they going?
They're done, bro.
Going home?
Where are they going to go home?
Nah, they gotta play one
They
game.
got that Euro. Isn't that Euro?
They gotta play
shit?
one game against who?
Fuck! I just found out like 2 days ago.
They have to play one game against Napoli in order to qualify for the Euro League.
That's an Italian sport, right?
Is that a big? Is that a new thing or is that
No, it's been there for years, but think of
it's like
it.
the smaller of the champions, right?
Well, if you win the Europa League, you qualify for the champions.
So even if you got knocked out of champions, you get to requalify because of Europa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have to land in third place.
So what do you think about the Atletico at Real Madrid?
I don't know. You tell me. Did you watch the game? What did you think about it?
No, that's what I'm asking you. I didn't watch it. That's what I'm asking you.
It was interesting.
Why?
It was interesting because I believe now they're 13 points ahead because Real Madrid won. It's looking like they could.
They're 13 points ahead of Atletico.
Everybody right now.
Oh shit.
So yeah, they're clear right now in first place. 18 points away from Barcelona.
I mean, Barcelona's not even catching this year.
So,
but
to humiliate a team who prides themselves in defense, it's
bad.
Yeah.
What about the Bayern? 6 points ahead of who?
Bayern
and the league. And their league, their respective league.
How's their league going?
Their league is going good. I mean, they're just 6 points away from Dortmund, but Dortmund can still catch up.
What do you think about Salah going to Barcelona? Or that rumor?
That rumor of Salah going to Barcelona, why?
Do you think so? You think it's a possibility?
I think there's a bigger possibility of Pulisic going to Barcelona.
Pulisic?
But why?
They're rumored to be going after him right now. I think it would be a loan though. It wouldn't be like them going after him.
My question is why? Like, how does that make sense for them?
I'm just saying I'm just saying what's being said on the grapevine of soccer, bro. Yeah.
Is it the
at the end of the day? At the end of the day,
you're the savant that needs to school us why it's not a good trade.
Exactly. And at the end of the day,
don't be rhetorical.
At the end of the day, if you want me to answer you why, you look at Christian Pulisic and what he's doing for the USA and for Chelsea. It's like, why wouldn't you want him on your squad?
Ooh.
I'm just saying. I'm answering your question.
Ooh.
Okay. But what are the areas? What are the areas that Barcelona really need?
You're just gonna be rhetorical.
Well, you tell me again. You're the soccer savant, so you should tell us, bro.
I'm being rhetorical, man. Just answer the damn question.
He's being difficult today, bro. Obviously, look at him, bro.
He's always rhetorical.
Yeah, I am. No, but like, there's other areas in Barcelona that need help. I don't think that
like
your guys' wingers. I don't think you need help with wingers. You have enough wingers on the team. There's no, what you do need is a true number 9.
I think they need swingers, not wingers. Because swingers, just speed and wingers, same
thing. Same thing, bro. But what they really do need is a true number 9 because you guys haven't replaced.
So midfielder?
No, striker. A true number 9. Because since you left,
Pulisic is a number 9.
No, he's not. He is not.
He can score, bro.
But he's not a.
He's
not a number 9.
No,
he's not a number 9. He's basically like what Salah is. What you were saying. He plays on the right wing or the left wing.
But Salah's a striker too, though.
He's not a true number 9. He plays on the wing.
So describe what a number 9 is, please.
Come on, man.
Basically a center striker, someone who's at the center, up on the up third, just looking for the goals. Anything of what
he's not a Chicharito then.
What do you mean a Chicharito?
Chicharito's always in the center looking for goals.
I get. Well, yeah, he is a striker.
But is he a true number 9?
That's debatable. I mean,
so
there's
they need to go get Chicharito then.
Nah, bro. No, Barcelona does not need Chicharito, bro.
Who do they need? Or does Chicharito need Barcelona?
All right, so a big name that's out there that's a possibility that they could go for is Haaland. Like, if they could get Haaland, that would be an interesting striker that they could get. He's the biggest commodity that everybody wants to get as their number 9.
My question is,
that's the guy from Dortmund?
Yeah.
Has there ever been a player that...
Because the reason I say they need a true number 9 is because they lost Kun Agüero. So they got Kun Agüero to replace Luis Suarez.
What happened with Kun Agüero briefly, please?
Yeah, we talked about it a few weeks ago because of the heart condition that arose, where he collapsed on the field, and then they checked him out, and basically because of his heart condition, he has to retire early. So it's like losing that when you got him to replace
didn't even
him.
Suit up to play ever though.
He did play a few games,
like barely.
Well, yeah, and then his condition appeared. What can you do about it?
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. It's like when you don't have a true number 9 like that, you're not gonna have a goal scorer.
But it was after that condition appeared after he was already hurt.
Yes, he was when you guys got him. He was injured. True.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the same thing, but we've seen things affect certain NBA players too, like Brandon Ingram with the blood clots. I think Chris Bosh had a similar issue. LaMarcus Aldridge. So it's unfortunate to see.
Henry Jansen.
Henry Jansen had actually open heart surgery at some point. But yeah,
so did Ronnie Turiaf.
Yeah, him as well. You're right. I didn't want to say that, but there's
Sharif O'Neal.
It happens to a lot of another one. Yeah, Shaq's son.
Sharif O'Neal.
He had to take a whole year off. He did, yeah, and then he was transferred to LSU now. But yeah, man, that's basically what's happening in the soccer world. But in the NFL Week 14, man, we're starting to see some teams really lead the pack, especially in the NFC.
Patriots.
The AFC, yeah,
the Packers.
But the NFC, it's the Packers and the Bucks right now. The Cardinals just lost, so they're kind of that team that's like a little
to the who?
To the Rams, to Manny's team. Yep.
To Manny's team.
To who?
Your team.
To Emmanuel.
When'd you guys hear that news?
Bro, you're an undercover Rams fan, bro.
Yeah, you're the one that reported it to us, actually.
No, IG reported it. I don't know what you guys talking about.
IG reported to you and you relayed the message, bro. Because you're
I follow ESPN, bro.
You follow it, bro.
I don't follow a Rams page. I'll show you my IG, bro.
That's fine, bro. But you still reiterated it that it happened, bro. None of us else brought it up, but you.
Oh, but you guys weren't watching the game, huh?
I mean, because
bro, when aren't we watching Monday Night Football?
There you go.
There exactly.
Anywho, Saints won. Bounced back against the Jets.
I would have been mad if they would have lost to the Jets.
Nah, vos cállate, vos.
But déjeme que pasó, güey.
Es que los de Bergue, vos. Es que los de Bergue, que se pasan los Bergue.
I don't know, but this gives life to the Rams in the sense that they can still win their division. They just got to finish strong right now. See if they can do that. I'm pretty sure they will, though. Let's see who they got remaining in the schedule.
It's like 4 games.
But what about Russell Wilson saying he would open and going
to the Saints? I think that'd be a great look for him.
Yes, it would.
Why, though?
Because...
Not happy with Pete Carroll no more?
Oh, I think Pete Carroll's on his way out as well. That's the funny part. I think he's just... I think he's gotten to that age, and I think...
You think so, bro?
I think the Seahawks are looking to just restart, rebolster their whole thing from top to bottom.
They're having a dismal year?
Yeah. And injuries and things like that have also affected them greatly. So let's just see who the Rams have to finish off the season. They have the Seahawks coming up next week. And that's always a good division game regardless of what's going on with either team. Rams, Vikings.
I'm a Rams fan that game.
Ravens, Rams, and what's his name? Lamar Jackson got carted off with the ankle injury this past Sunday. Ravens and the Browns have a lot of injuries, so that was a lot of memes coming out of NFL about the NFL right now because both teams basically just throwing injured players out there and things like that. And then to end the season, 49ers at Rams, and we know the Rams struggle against the 49ers. So it's a couple interesting games to see where they'll end up at.
And I believe the Niners are in playoff contention right now.
Yeah, that whole division is also getting, especially with the Cardinals losing today against the Rams. They're basically 1-1 this season. They split the season series. The Raiders lost badly, yo. Killed 48-9 by the Chiefs.
¿Qué les pasa?
Ever since John Gruden left, they've been declining.
Yeah, it's just been going downhill.
Ever since that car accident, bro.
It would happen almost simultaneously. It was like back to back.
A bad month, and it just the toilet that they're at is just.
The Titans beat the Jaguars 20-0.
I know. I'm a little bit of a Raiders fan sometimes, but damn.
That Bills Bucks game was pretty interesting.
At least I ain't afraid to admit.
Yeah, and I mean, we didn't point this out last week, but Tom Brady had 6 touchdowns in that game last week, and
he passed Drew Brees like a motherfucker.
He for most completions, right, something like that.
Illuminati.
But bro, it's Illuminati, bro. They just want that white boy to kill it.
Yeah.
There was actually a play in that actual game. Like I think it was in the late fourth quarter. But the point is, one of the cornerbacks of the Bills.
What's the point?
Oh no, one of the cornerbacks of the Bucks actually held Diggs, and they didn't call it. They didn't give him a flag. But my point is that the refs are always in Tom Brady's side.
Let's get to to the tacos of the
Before that, like the Chargers, Justin Herbert is showing
UFC.
the potential he has as a quarterback. There's a throw he had this game.
Oh yeah, he
against the-
launched like a 50-yarder.
Yeah, and it looked
One of
dope.
we actually had a Holmes was at the shop that morning getting a cut before he went to the game.
Holmes.
He's a wide receiver
I was
for
about to
the
say
Giants.
what position that was played. Okay. And for the Giants, interesting.
Yes.
Who's cutting him up?
C's.
Shout out to C's.
Shout out to C's.
New Life Barber Lounge.
New Life taking care of his New York Giants clients.
I'm trying to find that throw that he had, but man, seeing that quarterback for the Chargers, I will have to say they have a promising future because this guy is pretty young.
And he's a former rookie.
Yeah,
rookie of the year.
They're saying that he could be MVP.
Sick.
I'm like, damn. I think it's this one right here.
I think he's the tallest quarterback
Oh,
right now in the
that.
league.
Trying to find that one, man, because that was a sick throw that I saw earlier.
I think it's this one.
Nah.
Oh, actually, it was the second touchdown.
Oh, it was the second touchdown?
Yeah.
That's when they scored.
Oh, what was it?
No,
that
it wasn't
correct?
that one. Yeah, because
Go
I
to the
remember I had
bag.
just seen that, and I was like, it wasn't that.
Better to bag it.
Oh, this is it. Throws it downfield. Bam.
Nice.
To Keenan Allen, right? Yep.
Nope, that's Guyton.
Oh. Yeah, so that was the Chargers. There, I feel like again in a couple years, once they get their defense really solid, they're gonna be a contender in the AFC.
To me, that in that conference, the top three are the Pats,
You're just saying
the
that because
Chiefs,
Danny's a Chargers.
and the Ravens
How many?
slash Chargers.
Yep.
You
I do believe that.
You concur.
I
Just
Hey,
concur.
Saints Buccaneers this week. Let's see if they can bring it back
Buccaneers,
against the
yeah,
Saints.
Yeah, they're gonna run
Brady's
that
gonna
route.
win it.
Bengals, Broncos.
He
Broncos
doesn't- he
won.
doesn't want
Hey,
it.
by the way,
What
moment
happened
of silence
last
real
You
quick.
concur, right?
Wait, a moment of silence
Nah.
real quick for Demaryius Thomas that
Amen.
passed away last
Alright,
week.
shut up. Damn, that's crazy how he passed. How did he pass away, bro?
They unfortunately found him, dead in
Hold
his
up, we
home.
need another moment of silence for that Saints player too that died in police custody.
What was his name?
Bro, how the hell do you
Look it up.
die in police custody, bro?
What was his
¿Qué,
name?
qué pinche de verga es ese? I'm gonna just have to put the two razas together because pinche de verga.
What was his name?
I know I just saw it on Spiritual Word. It was a Saints player. Just put Saints player died in police custody.
Will Smith?
No, that was a while ago.
Nah, bro, you tripping, bro. In police custody, bro.
Glenn Foster Jr.?
2 days ago, that might be it.
Yeah, Glenn Foster
Yeah.
Jr. But Demaryius Thomas, he was suffering from seizures, they were saying, and I believe that was
wasn't he
what
with
fatally took his
wasn't
life.
he in the Super Bowl when we beat y'all? When we didn't beat y'all when when it was
When the Broncos won?
Broncos Peyton and against Newton.
Yeah, he was there.
Damn,
He
bro.
caught Peyton's 500 touchdown as well.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, and this week there's a lot of people right now wearing 88 on their jerseys to commemorate him. This past what's it called? This past when was it? Oh, for this game, a lot of people were just showing a lot of homage to Demaryius Thomas. He had just retired earlier this year as well, like officially from.
He
the
was a
league.
tight end, right?
No, he's a wide receiver.
Oh, the wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a
Come
wide
on,
receiver.
bro.
You're thinking about Julius Thomas, that's why. But yeah, Demaryius Thomas. So it just sucks, bro. I saw that guy play a lot. He was the guy that got that one pass from Tim Tebow against the Steelers that year too.
I remember that game.
So
Do you?
a lot
It was
of
in overtime.
good memories with Demaryius Thomas with the Broncos, and it's just
You remember the
unfortunate
overtime game
to
In the Mile High City.
that we
In the
lost
Mile High City,
Demaryius Thomas.
Rest in
And
peace.
another thing was in that Super Bowl, Enzo, where he won. That was the first game his mom had ever seen him play, because she had spent like years in jail for something. So yeah, I mean, prayers to the family. And yeah, Glenn Foster Jr. Died recently while in police custody in Reform, Alabama. Let's see more into this. What exactly? Why was he even being held? What's going
¿Qué le
on?
pasa a estos policías, vos? Es que sabe que la tienen el coco. Pinche mierda tienen el coco esto. Policías.
Yeah, I gotta see exactly why it was that he was first detained or anything. You know, this is crazy.
Then there was another NFL star, I think, got is sentenced to 3 years for insurance PPP fraud. NFL got a handful right now.
He's custody by authorities, but for what? What happened? I can't find this.
Es que they don't want to say what.
He was booked on reckless endangerment, resisting arrest and attempting to elude police early Saturday morning. He was then rebooked on counts of simple assault and robbery on Sunday. Interesting.
Oh my bad. And then he dies.
Bro, can you stop doing that? Like, people are listening and they're gonna. That's
Es
just
un pedo, güey. Es un pedo.
that's
Es un pedo,
literally
Manny.
you fucking up the quality of this podcast, bro. What's wrong with you?
Es un pedo que se echó Manny. What are you talking about? If we just put the mic on his ass and did some weird.
All right, so Tommy got UFC 269 after 48 hours of it happening. What do you guys think?
It's freaking amazing.
Un pinche pedo as fuck. Nah, it's funny how Connor's calling everybody out.
I mean, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Here you go.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that's what he does all the time.
Why would you fucking quote Nate when we're talking about Connor?
Because I'm not
'Cause you're
surprised.
not surprised, motherfucker?
And you know what's funny? I think that fight happens
So
before
corny. Let me
fight
rub the
happens.
mic again.
That fight happens before Connor fights Oliveira.
Nah, bro.
Nate Diaz has one fight left on his contract, and the UFC's gonna want
A mega fight? That's not the mega fight.
a
bro.
mega fight.
That's only gonna be like a gas up Connor again before he gets his ass beat by somebody that's a caliber fighter.
That you took the words out right out of my mouth. Because that's what I'm about to say next.
Cause I don't know, man. I feel like Connor's rich and I fuck with Connor, but fuck, bro. I don't know if he's just.
He should just retire, bro.
It's just not even that. It's just like to be a good ass fighter, you have to be durable, you have to be well rounded. You have to have fucking amazing skill set. And I feel like
his
he's
mind
such
is
a
not there
technical-
anymore.
Yeah, and that too. And then he's such a technical fighter.
He
that's
has
like-
no need to be doing that anymore.
I don't know, Enzo.
honestly.
There's days you say this, and there's days you say that he broke his leg.
No, he broke his leg,
And-
but it's
and
also
and
like,
I saw a Connor that was in
he was
incredible
focused.
shape.
Yes, he was.
I
but
think he just fucking broke his
he
leg.
broke his leg, and they said he had an ankle messed up before that too.
Oh yeah, the whole week they said his training camp, and
I
you see
agree,
the pictures
but-
of him wrapped up.
But
before
why
that.
I say that is just still the way that he got lost to Khabib, bro.
I mean, how many people before and after Connor lost to Khabib that way? You said it yourself
True
in the
that.
you
That's
said it
true.
yourself
That's
in the
true.
TikTok I posted
But it's
today
just like-
that happened to Dustin the way that he lost to. And you know what's funny? Everybody's talking shit about Connor tapping. What about Dustin tapping?
I mean, but it just Dustin doesn't talk shit like that.
No, I'm just
but
saying.
it's like that. Did you see that other meme?
People will come at Connor calling him McTapper and all this stuff, but it's like, bro, people tap. It's part of the sport, you know. Dustin did it too, you know what I mean? To Charles and to you know, and he's tapped people out, and it's
But what about
it's a give and take. It's gonna happen.
Did you guys see the thing where they were saying like, oh, everybody hates Connor when he talks shit, but when he comes back and he's like,
Yeah, the thrash. Yeah, people don't
Yeah.
like it, and it's like at the end of the day, Connor has
he's
created
just selling a persona.
yeah, and he's created a model in the UFC that people follow it, and people have also have made money on it. Kobe Covington and all these other guys and stuff like that. So it's like, what are you gonna do about it? That's what Connor is. But Manny, what is your recap? 48 hours after consuming that incredible UFC card.
Oh shit, I didn't even finish, bro. Manny Nunez, bro. What you think about that, Manny Nunez?
Well, first we got to start with the first fight,
Oh,
right?
let's just do that.
We're
Yeah,
all
go
over
ahead.
the place.
Yeah, bro. First we got to talk about Sean O'Malley.
Nah, the prelims, bro.
Huh.
Fuck that.
Oh,
Dominic
you want to
Cruz.
go all the way over there? All right.
Hey, even
No,
I
it
think
was-
Dominic Cruz deserves his flowers.
We got to go to Avisa.
yeah, that was a prelim
before
too, right?
before we get to
Hey,
Dominic Cruz.
His opponent was not no pushover. That boy has hands too.
All I know is that Derek
Fuck.
Lewis wins this Saturday. The next fight should be Derek Lewis Tuivasa.
Because Tuivasa put up a show.
I
Man.
think, damn, bro, that'd be a crazy fight.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know why I
He's
feel like
bam bam baby.
I feel like Derek Lewis would do the same shit that he did the last fight
For the
and
most part.
and just like shrivel up.
Be scared to get knocked out.
I
yeah,
think.
like he
see,
did the last
I
fight.
think
Who
Derek.
did he do that against?
He fought
Cirogan.
Cirogan. Cirogan to me is like that guy's a complete fighter, bro. Like I kind of expected Cirogan to do that for the most part because Derek Lewis is that one shot knockout power, just like Tuivasa is. So that's why it'd
but
be that.
Tuivasa, I feel like would want to go head up and
He has gone head up and he's gotten his ass knocked out before that. You know, that's happened to Tuivasa before. Derek Lewis,
But he's on a winning streak right now.
I feel like against Cirogan, he just doesn't have that complete set of skills to fight someone like that. Even Ngannou, bro, it's gonna be interesting to see these two guys fight next month. Like I said,
To see how much Francis has improved in order to.
like I said Saturday
face
night,
Cirogan.
I'd like to really see Cirogan versus John Jones because I feel like their skill sets match up a lot more than Cirogan with Francis. Like Francis also has that one knockout power. Yeah, he's worked on his wrestling, but Cirogan's gonna bring another. It's a patient. It's like watching Israel Adesanya fight in a sense at a higher weight class. He has that more methodical striking style compared
it's
to
a little more boring though.
a little more. It's a way more conservative, but at the same time, he's picking his shots, and you know that's what we saw him do against Derek Lewis. Against someone like Francis, I think he's gonna have to be a little bit more active because Francis, I just feel like he's a little bit more athletic and he can move around a little bit more. But yeah, that fight next month is gonna be interesting. But yeah, what you guys think about Cruz?
He almost got his ass laid out.
Yep.
Hey man, he should have the harder champion though.
He bounced back
Here
though.
you go, bro. With the, he's such a dude because 4-3.
But he should go to the booth.
You think he's done?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. We just saw him do what he did to Gacy Kenny, bro. Now he came back and beat Pedro Munoz
It's
like
because
that.
he's not as active, bro, and that's why because he's always in the booth.
He should stay in the booth, bro.
Because they
It's
probably pay him
time,
more
man.
to be in the booth than
Nah,
they do
bro.
to fight.
How old is he? Already.
37.
Exactly.
I don't know. This would just throw out a number.
Exactly. He's probably like 35.
Yeah.
36.
Oh shit, I wasn't wrong.
Exactly, bro.
When is he turning 37?
I don't know.
September. Oh shit, he just turned 36.
I still see someone that is coming off of two wins, two impressive wins.
So you're gonna tell me this guy's gonna make it to the belt?
Yeah, easily, bro.
Who's in the top in that belt? Jan.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
tripping.
Bro.
You tell me. You tell me.
out by Jan. Bro.
He said he. Did you hear his question first of all?
What was the question?
He said if he gets to get to the belt, basically fight for it. I think he gets to fight for it at some point.
And who's
And-
top 3 in that division? You still
Aljamain
got
Sterling,
Aldo.
T.J. Dillashaw,
Aldo will lay
and
his ass out.
he's beat Aldo who?
Jose Aldo will lay his ass out.
I think
With the way Aldo's fighting right
I
now.
want to say they fought in the WEC. Let's look that
With
up.
the way that Aldo's fighting right now, bro. With the hand speed, bro. At this age, and Aldo's older. Aldo's like 37, 38.
Yep.
And his hand speed, Khabib need to shut the fuck up.
And this dude,
Shut the fuck up.
his chin is
Nah,
there anymore.
they never fought in the WEC.
Yeah, que vos no sabes lo que estás
Aldo
hablando.
fought with your favor.
Nah, but Dominic Cruz's chin is not there anymore, bro.
It's just,
if it wasn't there, he would have got knocked out, bro. I don't know.
Bro, you know
bro,
that
the
second punch.
the ref was
Bro.
like, all right, go, keep fighting because he's
Bro,
dominating.
that
Oh,
second
come on.
punch brought him back, bro.
Bro, look at the
Come on,
fight,
bro,
bro.
don't give us that bullshit,
Look
bro.
at
You don't give me that bullshit.
You
How
don't give me
he
that
won the
bullshit.
fucking fight, bro. What are you guys talking about?
You don't give me that bull.
In that case, let's say that Charles doesn't have a chin because he got wobbled in the first round against Chandler and in this fight. He doesn't have a chin, right?
But
'Cause he got wobbled,
No,
right?
but Charles
'Cause he
didn't
got
get
wobbled, right?
dropped. He didn't get dropped like that.
Bro, he did against Chandler.
He didn't get dropped like
Yes,
that.
he did against Chandler.
But it wasn't like, nah.
He
bro.
did against
Nah.
Chandler.
Against Dominic, he
Against
went out
did against
cold.
Chandler.
Got dropped twice.
Dominic went out cold. That second punch revived him, and you know that.
Nah, the ref is what let him kept fighting. bro.
Regardless, bro, like that doesn't the result of the fight was the fight kept going and who won the fight. So the fact that and back to back wins too. So you're gonna tell me that he has to go retire now, bro? We must have seen two different fights.
I don't say not to retire, but I think he's gonna be around 10 in the ranking. Not gonna get no lower than that because that fucking division is getting good from 1 to 5.
Yeah, like I said, for me, he should go to the booth, bro.
Am I wrong? What is you?
Definitely.
I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Why 1 through 5? He can withstand all those guys.
He's in number 7 right now.
and I think he's gonna stay at 10th. He's not gonna go from.
He's at number 7. What do you mean he's gonna stay at 10th if he's at 7?
He's gonna be at 10. He's not gonna go hard. Like,
Bro, Merab, whoever the fuck that is, and Rob Font, he can easily go up those 2 fights, be in the top 5. Corey Sandhagen, I believe
Corey
he.
will start.
No, he won't.
Corey will knock his
No, he
ass
won't.
out. Yes, he will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will, bro.
He can easily fight anybody. He already beat TJ Dillashaw.
Bro,
He can easily fight anybody in that top 5.
All right, bro. I'll see you on the UFC fight night tonight.
Cool. OG, right there. Dominic Cruz brought it out, and he did.
You don't want the smoke. You just catch the sticks, bro. We'll see. You'll be Dominic Cruz. I'll be Peter
So Sean O'Malley now.
for the title.
No,
put it on Twitch.
not even Josh Emmett versus
Put it on
Danny
Twitch, bro. That'd be sick. That
Nah,
guy
we're running out of
that
time,
guy
so let's
that
go to-
Sean O'Malley fought was nobody.
unranked.
He's nobody. I mean,
He's actually. Oh, well,
No, he
I
was
don't know.
unranked.
Well, no, I'm talking about Sean O'Malley. 'cause
No, the
he's,
guy he
they
fought
just put
was
him at
unranked.
10. they
you know
said.
that Sean O'Malley wasn't ranked before this too,
yes,
right?
and they said
Alright,
that.
So my point is
Dana
that
White
right
said
now I'm
that-
seeing that he was before. Now he's actually at 13.
Well, no, Dana White said that in that press conference that he's gonna crack the 10th this week. So
Like, because Pedro Munoz just lost, so I can see that.
and then but Sean O'Malley, that guy he fought is obviously somebody that he's just not a. I saw the knockout coming, and I also feel like Sean O'Malley needs to fight somebody. His next opponent need to be a top 10, top 5.
I think he's gonna run it back with Chito Vera, because Chito Vera's sitting at number 8.
Didn't Chito Vera beat him?
That's what I'm saying. Run it back
Nah,
with
but
Chito
that's
Vera.
because he got hit in that nerve on the leg.
It was a technical loss, right?
Nah, bro, he doesn't have a chin, bro.
Let me see
Who
that
doesn't have
loss.
a
That had nothing to do with his chin, you idiot.
Bro, now you're throwing insults. All right, bro. For sure.
Hey, bro, we're talking fighting though, bro. It's like you idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Awkward silence. I got the gloves in the back, guys. Let's get out.
Bring him.
Bring him. We need to hash it out.
Yeah, bro. His name calling been done already now.
Oh, testosterone. Anywho, Sean O'Malley needs to fight somebody like Mauricio Manny.
Hey, bro. You know what's crazy though?
What?
I mean, Dominic Cruz is only 1 up. What if he fights him?
Sean O'Malley knocks him out, bro.
What do you think about that, bro?
You
It's
can tell me-
possibility.
you
The
can tell me-
length and everything is there. I mean, I don't disagree with John Anik about how good of a striker he is. So
That fool's smoking a pookie, bro.
Bro, Sean O'Malley versus Dominic Cruz. Sean O'Malley flats him out, bro.
all right. Well, if that
I'm not
happens,
opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that.
I'll bet on Cruz. No problem.
But damn, that's a hell of a top. You think that fight will make him crack the top 5?
Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
If he beats Dominic Cruz at
I
7.
mean, he needs to fight someone like.
Because if he's a 10 this week, right?
Look, he has hell of options, bro. He can fight. He can go and fight someone that's like
Frankie Edgar. would be
Frankie
hell of a
Edgar.
fight.
That's
Now,
like
that would
that's
be-
what you would say a gatekeeper fight.
Yes, but that would also be a name that is like if you beat Frankie Edgar, damn, bro, okay.
It's a gatekeeper fight.
Yeah, but it's also a rank. What is he ranked?
Ranked former champion. Yeah, Frank. It would be the greatest thing that Sean
Who
O'Malley
was
could
after that?
Well, let's go to after that it was Cody Garbrandt getting knocked out.
Oh,
That's not having a chin right there, bro.
all right, no,
Just so you
he's
can
been
say.
over,
Hey,
though.
That's
All
who
right,
needs to
look,
go to
check
the
this out.
booth.
He's
Okay.
been
I
done.
called
All right.
He's been done.
All right.
bro.
Okay, bro.
That's
you
who
said-
needs to
you
do
said-
Cody has been
Hey, you
done.
idiot!
bro.
Hey, you idiot! Hey, you idiot!
Hey, idiot!
Hey, you idiots!
What's
Check it
up?
out. I said it on Saturday. This guy does not have a glass chin. He has a glass head.
There you
Okay.
go.
You know what I'm saying, you idiots?
Nah, but he's been done, bro.
And that idiot needs to go to the booth.
The crazy thing is that he's the one that dethroned Dominic Cruz
Ooh.
at bantamweight.
Dominic Cruz, you heard that?
That's the crazy part. And I think that, like Enzo said that one time, you have your bad night. I think that was one of his bad nights.
Who, this night?
No, when Dominic Cruz lost to Cody Garbrandt. Because look at Cody Garbrandt after that.
Just
He lost to TJ Dillashaw twice, and then just
but TJ Dillashaw was on some shit when he lost.
Nah.
bro.
TJ,
Yes,
the only one that time that TJ Dillashaw was on something was when he lost to Senator Cejudo. That's when he got popped.
Oh,
He out of the tacos Canelo, bro.
Mm-hmm. So it's just
another
like
idiot.
I think Cody had a really good night that night. Dominic Cruz had a shitty night that night.
But
and then
also,
Cody
like,
after that has just been,
it's
and I
also-
think he gets too emotional sometimes
Who
into his
does?
fight. Cody,
Cody.
because when it was TJ, it was hella personal because they used to be training partners. And then when it was with like this week,
But he used
was
to be like
choosing-
a firecracker, and
he
then
was trying to fight with Sean O'Malley.
then
and
he
shit.
started
mm-hmm.
becoming
then-
conservative.
and then Kai Kara France was like, he was determined, bro. It's like
Focus on me, Pitt.
Kai Kara Francis basically shot him into the to fight whoever wins next month here in Anaheim with Moreno and Figueiredo.
Mm.
Damn, that's gonna be a hell of a fight, Moreno and Carl France.
Jeff Neal and
That was a boring fight.
Casambino, yeah, that was the downturn of the thing. But Jeff Neal, someone that Kamaru Usman hasn't fought, I don't think he presents
That was
something.
intermission.
I don't see like it presents him a crazy like. But you know who I would like to see him fight because he says that he's been willing to fight him? Khamzat Chimaev.
Fight
Who
who?
says he wants to
Neon?
fight anybody though?
No. The guy
Usman.
Jeff Neal said he wants to fight Khamzat.
Oh, he's calling Kamzat.
And I think they were actually booked, but then Khamzat got COVID and all that stuff. So I think that'd be a good fight for Khamzat as well. So to keep going up and all that stuff too. So that's another thing.
The stunner of the night.
Co-main event.
weight cut. Hadn't fought in that division for
She
2
got
years.
COVID.
Hey, bro, when I was bringing up all these things last week, it's like it don't matter, Amanda.
Yeah, I
She
know.
got COVID. I mean, I switched like in the beginning of the fight. I said Pena. But it was after like
This girl was in training camp for a whole year for this. She looked nervous as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
I mean her
When
hands
it-
were
when it-
shaking.
when it
in the
came-
fucking,
The
in
whole lead up to the fight, hell, she looked.
I think now she's still nervous, dog. I don't think she's gonna want that rematch real quick.
Why though?
Because if you know that Amanda focuses on getting that rematch, Amanda takes her out.
No, because that's also you gotta have the way she spoke after it says that she has the will and determination and the confidence now also that she beat somebody. That it's also like Dustin, bro, when he has a confidence to beat Conor after you beat him once. It's it's a little leverage that I think she would have.
But you
And I
know,
think
That's
and I-
also
but
a
you
little
also
that's also
know-
hold on, that's also a little insecurity that Amanda might have because it's the person that beat you.
And yeah, they took that piece out of you
Yeah.
at some point,
but
bro.
at the same time,
It's
you-
also like
you know that
Ronda
Amanda,
Rousey effect. I
And you
would
know
say.
what's
It could-
crazy?
It could be.
D-
Let's see how
DC
she bounces back.
DC was saying that the way that she lost was very reminiscent
Of
of the way
Ronda Rousey.
of the way that Amanda was losing when she was in Strikeforce.
Oh yeah, I remember that comment.
He said that because before she came to the UFC, she had a much different career on her way up, and she said that when she was losing, it was exactly like that. So it's like a little flash of the past.
But also
and
at the
Amanda
same
said that she was
time-
working to like she wasn't taking this as a fluke fight either. So it's like
But she didn't look like
But I feel like the way,
herself. She didn't look like herself.
I think she just stood in front of somebody that was prepared herself.
Determined.
I
Yeah.
feel like
And
we
it was a
could've-
different weight class, like we're
I
saying.
feel like
2
that
years
too,
after not playing
but then
that.
I also feel like it's also the fact that it's like this girl just said, I'm gonna walk through your punches and I'm gonna stand and bang with you. Nobody else has done that with this girl. Everybody literally like she hits them and it seems like the way that, all right, so remember in the first round she got hit and then Pena fell
Yeah.
and there was like fear in her eyes
Mm-hmm.
and then you just see Amanda being patient and everything. In other fights, bro, it almost seems like girls they play dead. Now, seeing somebody that was like, fuck that, I'm going to walk through these punches. Because it's still crazy how Amanda didn't have a beat up face compared to Pena.
Yeah, Pena got pieced up.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dog, you're walking through that. That's a lot of determination, bro. To say, like, I'm going to stand and bang with you and fuck it. And then.
I was just surprised the way she lost. That shocked me.
And then
more.
that's another thing, too.
I saw her getting choked out before getting knocked out.
But
Just because that's
but
what
it wasn't
Juliana's-
even like a big like.
That's
it
what
was-
Juliana's strength is. That's why.
Yeah, but it wasn't something that it was like, oh shit, she's getting like, bro, she isn't doesn't.
It was
Amanda-
just a jab to the face, bro.
doesn't
if I'm being honest
Amanda
with you.
have? Yeah, and that's what gassed her out. But they were almost like it was just let me touch you, and it wasn't really. It didn't seem like a lot of power, but it's just there's women. I guess.
It's like a body punch. It's their investments. You stick that jab, like the right way.
I'm gonna invest some in you.
Let's do it.
See what it is.
Bring the gloves.
Let's do it.
But do you guys think that she can bounce back, or is it gonna be like a Ronda Rousey type of thing? Because I don't know why I feel like I feel a little Ronda Rousey. I don't know if Amanda is gonna be that. Because even the way that
Ronda Rousey's was fucking. It felt that
Dana
was like
White, it was. But
that was
Dana
like
White,
a lightning strike from heaven, bro. That was a.
But but Dana White was even like saying like she's rich, she don't need to, like that's a lot of what you're saying about Connor effect. That when you got that type
you
of
don't
bread,
got that hunger anymore.
Like
yeah, and the amount of time she's defended it and all that, I can see it.
But I think she might keep the other one.
But I think she comes back and I think she can.
No, but I think she sticks to 145 and just defends that belt.
That's the thing though, bro. Like that division is like at some point Dana White wanted to get rid of it. So I mean, who knows if she decides to like step away? That could be it could be a wrap for that division too. Because like I feel like it stayed alive because of Amanda in a sense. But after seeing this, it's like, what if someone in that division? What if Juliana goes up or someone else in the division is able to,
I don't think
get the chink in the armor as well.
I don't think Pena can go up, and
I don't think so either.
This is her class.
I think she can go up, but I don't think she'll be as successful. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, she won't be as successful. They're just too big. But then it's interesting to see how like this was very. Do you guys think that the way that Amanda was getting hit was kind of similar to when Cyborg got hit by Amanda? Like the way she was stunned and like I remember even Cyborg laughing a little bit when she was getting hit by Amanda. She was like it was like a come on, hit me, and then like when she actually got hit a few times, then bam, you got folded.
That shit was disgusting. That was a bad knockout. But Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira.
I said Charles, bro. I already knew that was gonna happen.
I said Dustin at first.
It's crazy how that the way that he choked him out was basically I think it was the first
way he came into the
similar
UFC.
way.
Yep, the first submission.
Same submission.
He has the longest submission in the UFC. He passed Khabib.
Most
submissions.
Khabib didn't even have the most, bro. I think
Donald
Cerrone had the most. That's the crazy part.
Donald
Cerrone had the most bonuses, most finishes, and Charles Oliveira I think just took both of us.
The new gatekeeper, huh?
Of the 155 division.
Where's that guy at? No.
Donald?
Hey, you idiot.
Yes.
I said that. Just kidding.
I took your dip.
Donald Cerrone. I don't know when his next fight's gonna be, but we'll see.
Against Nate.
I still think it's gonna be Conor Nate. For that reason, all the reasons that you
it's
gave.
Gonna be a fight night. Fight.
Hell no.
Fight night main event.
For Nate, yeah.
It's gonna be 6 rounds though.
Hey, Mauricio.
First ever 6-round main event.
Would Dana White not be wrong to start the next year with a Nate fight on a fight night to get those ratings up on that card? Hell yeah, or even on the ESPN Plus.
You know why not?
Why?
Because it's his last fight in his contract. So I don't think they would.
But that's my thing. I would think he would do that to make him sign another contract.
Nah.
There's no need for him to sign another
He would want. I think that Nate
Give him
Diaz
another 3 fights
for sure. Especially if he can get another Conor McGregor fight. He headlines a card, gets pay-per-view points. It's so much more beneficial for him to do that than to do a fight night, UFC fight night. I think someone that headlines a UFC fight night. You know who's gonna headline? You know who's gonna headline that a fight night next? Someone like a Sean O'Malley.
Nah.
Yeah, they'll let him headline a 5-round.
Your boy Dominic Cruz.
Even him, he just did that against Casey Kenny, and look at what he did.
I'm saying.
But Sean O'Malley could be that next thing too. Yeah,
Sean O'Malley's gonna be in the pay-per-view from now on, bro. Especially the way that they're
he doesn't get any pay-per-view points though.
He doesn't, but
you're talking about hyping up ratings for the fight night card. That's a perfect name to put on there. Bro, this guy came in.
Hey, you idiot!
This guy came in through the. This guy came in,
bro.
Exactly. This is the name of the podcast today.
Hey, you idiot!
Yes. So he came in through Dana White's Contender Series.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
So they're gonna. That's the same. ESPN Plus. They're gonna. Bro,
just look
I
at
think
the
that's
way
the perfect
it's a
way to put
starter
it.
To have Sean O'Malley as the beginning of a pay-per-view card to have a knockout like that. If you continue to do that, a few more fights and then build him up until one day he's the headline of a pay-per-view card.
You need to make him a headline of a fight night first.
Yeah,
Conor was the headline of a fight night first. Every star has been a headline of a fight night first before.
I feel like
that.
You want to skip the line.
All right, but let's get to the interesting thing.
All right, so Charles Oliveira though. What do you guys think? Is he gonna fight Conor?
No, Justin Gaethje. That's the next one. Logically,
that's true.
Justin Gaethje.
Dana White already said that. That's
okay, this is the trajectory of Charles Oliveira. He's gonna fight Justin Gaethje next. I think.
All right, for
it's gonna be in March or April.
Do you think for that one, Gaethje takes him out?
No.
Or I think
Well,
Oliveira
Gaethje-
still.
Gaethje got ground game though.
No.
Oh, Oliveira can walk through.
Look,
him.
bro, you guys realize that he didn't need to take him onto the ground to choke him out? He
What?
clammed him in his fucking back, bro. That's why, like, ground game, it's like, that's just one of those people, like, kind of like Khabib. Once he grabs a hold of you, like, it's kind of...
Isn't that similar what he did to Justin
No.
Khabib?
No, they were actually on the floor when it
They're
happened.
on the
But there was one
on the
move, right,
fence.
when they were on. But he takes him to the
No,
floor,
it's because what Khabib does is that he'll get on top of you, but not like that. He'll just drag you down to the point where he has you on the floor. What Charles did was he gets on there and he hooked his feet on
he
there
hooked him,
and all that.
Took his back.
The
Yeah.
way that he went for this one, it was it was like a shoot, and then he spun, and then he got on his back. Like it was like I'm a shoot, and then quickly pivoted and got on his back and had him around the waist.
But
and then
Khabib is like
jumped on
already
his back.
dragging you down, like
Nah,
his whole
Khabib-
weight's already on the mat.
Yeah, the
type of shit.
Khabib's thing is all leverage and weight on
Yeah.
you. Put his weight on you, make you carry him and shit.
So for me, the trajectory of it goes him versus Justin, probably like in March or April, and then we see him. I think he beats Justin, and then we see him fight the winner of Beneil Dariush versus Islam Makhachev, and I have a feeling that Makhachev is gonna probably take that fight, and then it's gonna be Oliveira versus Makhachev, which is Khabib's cousin. He beats Makhachev, and it makes it could draw out Khabib. I think if his cousin loses for the title,
Damn, this is a huge theory right now.
I think it draws out Khabib. I don't know where Connor plays
we
into
need that
this,
conspiracy theme song right
but
now.
for me, I think Connor, the X-Files one.
Yeah.
'Cause this is on alternative reality.
Yeah, bro. Like
I
he's
think-
waging.
He's on crazy, bro.
I think Connor's
like an
next
idiot.
fight
He's waging a lot.
is gonna be against either Dustin or Nate, or Nate and Dustin fight, because that fight was supposed to happen at 170,
Nate
and then
Diaz.
and Dustin were supposed to fight before Dustin fought.
Why, though?
Connor. That fight was supposed to happen.
No, but why would we want to see that though?
I think I'd love to
Nate's
see
already
that
on
shit.
the out.
170. I think they'd love to see that. Dustin doesn't have to cut weight. That'd be dope
Well,
to
shit,
see.
okay, what's up with Dustin's future now?
I just told you, Dustin either fights Connor or he fights
No,
Nate.
but is he gonna ever go back to fighting for a championship? Because he's already lost twice going for the belt, in the same fashion.
For Dustin, like I said, either those two fights,
That just always goes to prove
and
what
either
I'm saying.
and either those two fights could be at 170.
guys,
For 155, I don't know who else he could go and
guys,
fight.
that's what I just
Maybe the loser of Beneil Dariush and Islam Makhachev.
remember what I just said earlier in the podcast about Connor and how he is he needs to be more well-rounded and more of a ground game and stuff. That's the same thing I was saying about Dustin.
Man, Dustin has some crazy dark chokes on the ground, bro.
Yeah.
I would say that
But he
Dustin.
still needs to get better because it's in where it matters that you lose in that fashion.
Because I feel like I would have to say that at some point Dustin he has a little more well-roundedness than I would have to say a little bit more. Because I've seen Dustin.
You can say that, but if you're still
choke people
losing in
out.
the championship, getting like tapped out, like come on, bro. You still need to work at the defense
It's a
of that
chink
aspect.
in the arm.
Because look, you can choke people out, but defending a choke out, what's up with that?
Yeah, yes. We would have to question Alexander Volkanovski on that one.
Why is that his partner?
No, because Alexander was able to weather the storm against getting almost choked out by Brian Ortega.
I mean, but that's
Bro, that fool weathered that storm, bro.
But that's he
He
did.
did.
And he even said that it was the grip. He
Is
said
that not what you're like referring to though?
Yeah,
In
but
that aspect.
to me, I feel like
Because part of it is that there's people in the UFC, bro, when they're getting in that position, like Michael Bisping, that he would not tap. I'd rather
And that's-
knock out before I tap out.
and that's will. That's determination. But it's also like what kind of choke was Alexander Volkanovski? What kind of choke was
It
that?
was like a rear naked
naked-
choke.
It's a different choke than what
It's the same
No,
kind
it's
of
the
choke,
same
bro.
Thing. It's
was
a,
it? Was
yeah,
it
because
rear
this is
naked
just
choke?
but it's a standing rear naked.
right.
Yeah, that's the
and
only thing that's different.
more painful though, bro, because he has all your body weight on you. This you're laying back.
But that's
So,
even worse, bro, because
no,
it's like
I feel like you gotta be patient on the one when you're laying back. That's why he was able to. He weathered, like you're saying, you're weathering the storm, bro. When this fool when he's hanging on your neck, bro, like
and that's why I said
It's a
last
whole-
week,
it's a
no
whole
offense
different.
to Brian Ortega, but I feel like Charles Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is just another level.
Yeah, because like it's a mountain rear naked choke. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When you're mounting somebody, bro, imagine me mounting you right now and trying to choke you out, bro.
Imagine me mounting you.
Yes,
Try
bro,
to-
that's scary as shit, bro. You know what I'm
You would
saying?
fall to your knees.
Now imagine him trying to do that to you on the floor. I think you can weather that storm, bro. You just have to have the will, like or else, like you saying, Michael Bisping that shit.
Or grab him by the dick.
You
and
feel me,
twist
Marty?
it.
So that's the difference. Grab him by the balls. Yeah, that's the difference that I'm saying. Because
Well, next pay-per-view, we hope to be there, God willing. UFC 270 in Anaheim. Current podcast, catch us live in Anaheim, the Honda Center. Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gane and Brandon Moreno, Figueiredo 3.
So Lakers.
Lakers.
Did you guys hear about the trade rumor?
They racked. Wait, before that, they racked back-to-back wins versus who?
They
Celtics
beat the
was one of
Celtics.
But they
Oh,
lost
then
someone
they
else after
lost
that,
after
though.
they
yeah.
lost against the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. But
And
the back-to-back
then
wins are against the Thunder.
The
and
Thunder and Magic.
Magic. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got Dallas on Wednesday.
Dallas Nuggets and no AD.
Hey, again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out.
Well, he
He's-
said that he probably won't be, because when I saw the notification that I got, it said he won't play against the Magic and he probably won't play against the Mavericks. So it's possible he still plays, but there's doubt there.
Why?
There's
knows?
it's injury, you know what it say?
That's it.
Just look it up real quick. Street clothes. Love AD, but that's a funny ass nickname for him.
I love how Google just puts injury next to his name as soon as you look him up.
Telling you,
That's how injury prone he is.
that's they call him street clothes, bro.
And in the words of famous Enzo, trade him.
No.
Any injury has.
Why? You were saying that last year. You're like, oh, we should trade him. We should get someone else.
You don't take his fitness seriously. Here's what you said, bro. It's valid, bro.
Oh, you trade him, though. He plays good defense when he's out there.
And traded him for KD.
But the trade rumors that we were talking about,
Shit,
Tell
there's
us
a
about
th-
it.
There's a three. I saw
Would
one.
you give AD up for KD?
No, that's not the one I saw. The one I saw was Russell to the
Pelicans.
Pelicans and Damian Lillard to the Lakers, and Trailblazers get
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, and then the Pelicans also get THT with Russell Westbrook, and we just get Damian Lillard. That'd be fucking crazy, bro. Then I heard another one.
That's a walking 50 points right there.
Then I heard another one. Ben
50
Simmons.
points in 40 minutes, it was, right? I think that he
Yeah.
just had recently.
Ben Simmons.
He's a
KD,
walking
by the way.
40 point, yeah.
Ben Simmons to LA, but I don't know. They haven't really drawn up that track.
I think that's a more possibility
And that
that
one-
Ben Simmons comes here.
But for who?
Over,
I mean,
and then Jeremiah Grant's also another
Oh
person.
yeah, I heard
Yeah,
of that one too.
Grant too.
That's a three. That's another
The,
three-man
the guy
team.
from the Pistons?
Yeah, the Lakers
Former-
were trying
former
to get him
Nugget?
last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but he wanted that
Well,
bag.
you got to remember,
Mm.
Ben Simmons is a Rich Paul client.
I mean, yeah, he's a.
That's the number one thing.
I mean, you understand that's also a LeBron James investment. So
Exactly.
they're all LeBron James and Rich Paul's clients.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The game is rigged.
I believe that it's possible to get Ben Simmons to the Lakers because of that. But we'll see, man.
Suarez Simmons. Yep, and then all right, so then we're gonna be talking about how COVID's been affecting sports. It's affecting the NBA right now because
Bulls.
the Bulls are getting 2 games postponed. Their
Yep.
next game is scheduled to be against the Lakers, actually, after this postponed thing.
Oof.
You know, and players like DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and others are,
I heard
are
it's 10 players now.
10 players. Also, 2 commentators, one for radio, one for TV, color commentary TV, and then a couple of other people within the organization have gotten it. So it's putting things in question right now for sports. I know that I know it's not related to NBA, but there's some hockey games that are getting postponed as well. It's being affected in many different areas and stuff like that. So
What is going on in the world right now?
COVID is not going nowhere, y'all.
Crazy. Well, have a good one. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Good
you.
night, y'all.
Fucking idiots.